Listen, family, I know you're exhausted. I know you're tired. I know you're overwhelmed. I know right now you're facing a mountain that looks too heavy, looks too painful, looks too impossible to move. I understand you're praying about it. You done cried all you can cry. You tried, and yet still ain't nothing working. Ain't nothing changing. Ain't nothing moving. But I want you to hear me on this. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean that God isn't moving. So today, right here and right now, I'm telling you that we are moving mountains today. DB, what is the mountain? The mountain is any challenge that you're going through in your marriage, whether it's betrayal, whether it's infidelity, broken trust, lack of communication, intimacy issues, in-law drama, financial issues. No matter what it is, we're telling that mountain to move today. Listen, Matthew 17:20 says, because of your little faith, he told them, for truly I tell you, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you would tell this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Nothing will be impossible for you. So what I want you to focus on is this, right? Faith doesn't have to be big. Faith doesn't have to be huge. Your faith just has to be real. Your faith just has to be genuine. It's not about the size of your faith, to be honest with you, that's going to move this mountain. It's about the size of your God. Even in little faith, God's power can restore your broken marriage. Because faith isn't passive. You understand what I'm saying? Faith is not something that we just, well, I guess God can do it. No, God can do it. God will do it. The question is, do you believe it? See, the problem what we run into is that the enemy wants you to think that your marriage is too far gone. The enemy wants you to believe that God can't do it, God won't do it, or you're not worthy enough for God to do it. But those are all lies. We have to remember the enemy is the author of lies. He can't tell the truth even if he wanted to. And he only comes to rob, kill, and destroy. So I want you to understand that mountain in your marriage that you're facing right now is not too big for God. I don't care if it's betrayal, broken trust, communication issues, intimacy struggles. It's nothing that is too big for God. It's all moving today. I tell you, every day you see my face up on here, we are snatched another marriage back from the grips of hell. Like hell is losing another marriage today. Right? So I need you to stay focused. I need you to keep believing and exercise your faith. Faith is not passive. Okay? Your marriage is not too far gone. It's not that God won't show up for you, and it's not that you don't deserve restoration. Okay? You have to believe and trust that God is going to work it out, that God is a promise keeper, that God is a way maker, that God is going to do what he says he's going to do. So what I want you to do, instead of talking about how big your mountain is, start speaking to your mountain. Start declaring God's truth and promises over your marriage right now. Start talking about what you want to see in your marriage, and not the challenge that you're having, but speak life over your spouse and not defeat. Speak life over your marriage and not defeat, because God is going to restore your marriage. You just have to trust and believe that healing is happening. This mountain is moving today. So the thing is, we cannot give up. We cannot stop believing in what God says he's going to do. So what I want you to do, how I want you to apply this mustard seed faith, right, is I want you to speak to your mountain. Declare God's promises over your obstacle today. And I want you to trust in God's power and not your strength. You can't do it. So we got to stop making it about you. The only thing you have to do is keep believing, keep walking in faith, all right? Because God is the one that's going to move this mountain. Then we're going to act in faith. We're going to take the steps. Even when you can't see the full outcome, we're going to take the steps and keep believing every day that God is making this happen. And we're going to stay persistent in prayer. Keep believing until your breakthrough in your marriage comes. Today, we are telling this mountain to move. Whatever struggle you're going through, whatever challenge you're facing, we're telling it to move today, and we're acting in faith. We're not talking about the problems anymore. We know what the problems are. We're talking about solutions now. We're going to activate our faith. We're going to keep believing. We're going to keep trusting. Now, if you're struggling with that, reach out to me. Reach out to us. You don't have to carry it by yourself. I told you, hell is losing another marriage today. Every day you see my face, you know my wife's mission, me and my wife's mission. We are all about, reclaiming what the enemy has tried to steal and restoring 1,000 marriages to thrive in God's promises, joy, and divine purpose, all right? Our vision is healthier and thriving, kingdom-driven marriages and families that transform churches, communities, and the world, all right? So you don't have to stay stuck in this. Your mountain can move. You have to just continue to show up, trust and believe, and keep speaking your God's promises over your marriage. All right? Listen, you make it a great day. We love you. We're here with you. We're here for you.